And we are live. So far, I think the camera is at the right spot. And this is our gunship. So it's time to build this guy. Let's do this thing. I pulled out the old minifigures from the gunship, the ones that actually go with the gunship that I didn't throw because they're my favorite. But we got Commander Cody here, Ventress, Obi-Wan, and Plo Koon. But I also have the old instruction manuals from the original set. So it actually came with two different instruction manuals, number 1 and number 2. So I'm going to start with number 1. A lot of the pieces are kind of intact still, but look like this. So I'm going to try to build it around what I already have. Some of the stuff I might have to take apart. Some stuff I might just figure it out. But for now, let's get going. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's get started with some bricks, and hopefully they don't fall out. Of course, I've got everything in a Target bag, because Target's my favorite. And now we got to figure out what the best thing to do with this. And as I'm looking at it, look, all right, on the back of this, we've got the Torrent, which I have. I have the Magna Guard from this thing. And this set, this ATTE, I used to have with Captain Rex that I sold. I kind of want to get that ATTE back just so I can have those figures again. That was nostalgia right there. I miss those freaking figures. All right. It's building time, people. Let me pull out our bag of all these pieces. As far as I can tell, I gathered every single piece that I could from the big explosion. But some of them might be missing still. So we're just going to try to build it as best we can. But I think it's probably best we start with the base of the gunship, depending on what this says. Dang. See, this is LEGO instruction manuals at their peak right here. They're still boring, but like the back and front of this thing looks so much better than the way they do now. Freaking LEGO, man. All right. It looks like they do have you start at the base, which makes sense. And we're going to start with this part right there. So the very front, or like this, the entire body of the whole build until it gets to like the nose of the ship. So let's see how we can figure this out. This part, I think, will go in the beginning. Some of it, I feel like this piece, things like that, we just got to take out. But we should start downstairs at this guy. So it looks like it starts building it from the back and going forward. So some of the pieces are already on there on the back, which is nice. And we got these tiles that are already on there too. There are some broken pieces, which kind of sucks, but I might end up having to replace those or repair them somehow. I did glue one, but not recommended. Okay. All right. Robertson Abad Santos? Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Grayson, Giselle, everybody, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. What should we talk about today? You know what I do want to talk about are that dark Millennium Falcon. Have you guys seen the dark Millennium Falcon? That thing I'm excited for. I think that's going to be such an amazing set. I just hope that it's just so expensive, you know? How do we buy that? And there's the new Star Destroyer 2, so we got to buy both of those. Which one would you guys recommend I should get? Should I get the Dark Millennium Falcon, or should I go for that Star Destroyer? Or should I just get both? We just get both and spend way too much money. Okay. So it looks like we're starting probably closer to like page... I almost want to say page 5. Because we've gotten past at least step 5, and we're over here. We're missing the front gray bits. So there's a little bit of like lines in the middle, right where this section is, where we build off the side of the actual build. So I need to find those and whatever goes on top of them. So it looks like we're missing part of like the overall lower structure of the thing and some of the doors. So I'm going to separate the pieces out into like different sections of where I think they go. So like these are obviously door pieces. This is obviously a wing. Do I only have one wing in here? Oh, here's the other part of the wing. So wings are going over here. These two missile fuel pods, whatever these are called. I'll put those over here. Now I'm kind of seeing like where we're at. Okay, so here's the bottom of the gunship where this goes. So that's solid. We're missing. Here's where we're at right now. We're missing this piece right here. Okay. This is why LEGO has numbered bags. It's easier. Makes it easier. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. So we're looking for... Alright, does anyone see a piece that looks like this? Is it... You probably can't even tell. I think I found it. There we go. Which microfighter is my favorite from Louis Long? Honestly, I hate microfighters. I don't know why people like them so much. Like, I get... It's great to get figures. Don't get me wrong. I think getting the figures is awesome. But the actual microfighters themselves just are never really that great to me. But if I did pick a favorite, I would probably go... Honestly, I'd go with like just a classic Millennium Falcon microfighter from a long time ago that had Han Solo in it. I know that a lot of people would say the one that had the turbo tank with the clone in it, but that one to me is just like a dumb build. Like, it doesn't look that good. But I think the overall Millennium Falcon one looks a little bit better. Lately, as far as microfighters you can buy now, obviously the Captain Rex one is the best, right? But like, look at this. This is kind of meh, you know? I just feel like LEGO could make a better set than that in a different way that I would enjoy more. But to each their own, I guess. And my favorite Halo Mega Block ship. I don't know if I have a favorite Halo Mega Block ship. That one's probably a little bit harder because I have a lot more of those than I do of other stuff. But I would say that it's probably close to like... honestly, okay, up here, I have all these things hanging up. These are all my favorites, pretty much. So the newest Pelican is phenomenal. I think that's the best display Pelican they've ever made. But as far as it being my favorite, I think my favorite would be... Oh. I like the Hawk, this. I show this in my videos every once in a while, and I've been meaning to like do a video about it or review on it for a really long time. But this set, the 10th anniversary one, is so well built. It looks super good. It has these missiles on the side that aren't like flick fire, but you can pull them off. And I guess, you know, have it shoot or whatnot. This to me is like peak play design because it has moving parts, right? So you can move right here, and you can also move this. This opens, right? These spin. But there's no like stupid stuff like stud shooters or flick fire missiles or anything like that. Like, not that I don't like the flick fire missiles, but I just feel like sometimes those take away from the actual design. So this is probably my favorite, at least for now, the Hawk. And I don't have the tongue up. I probably should though. I actually right now on Instagram, I don't have the Instagram set up. It's been going through some changes, so unfortunately, I'm sorry, Rabadsim, but I can't call you on Instagram. But you can tell me in the chat what LEGO Star Wars set you have, and that way you can tell me. And from Giselle, she asked what my favorite LEGO Star Wars set is. We're building it right here. This one has always been my favorite. I think it will always be my favorite. It's such a great set. Okay, so right now, we're building up the side of this thing. So you can kind of see where we're at. We've got the entirety of the base sort of rebuilt. And then it connects over here to what ends up being the front. So I need to find, here's that other piece right here. So all of this looks like this is going to end up being the front of the actual gunship itself. And then it connects via those Technic pins. But we got to keep going with where we're at on these guys. So once we finish the entire base, it has us build up some of like the interior space, stuff like that. I think most of that I have completed already. We're missing a gray 2x4 right in the middle here. That ends up becoming something. Oh, you end up just tiling it over. So I assume that it probably still has tiles on it, wherever that may be. it's Bionicle. What kind of Bionicle is it, Rabatson? I want to know. I never really got into Bionicles. I like them, and I had some of the Hero Factory ones, but the actual Bionicles, my family had a bunch, but I never. They just always broke. I always saw broken hinges, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I like building more than actual like broken pieces. No, not. I think Bionicle's cool, and I get that there's a big Bionicle like following. There's so many people who love Bionicle. It makes sense, but it's just kind of not my thing. All right, this needs to go over by the door side. I feel like I just see this could be the piece that goes down here, because we need like a, but it's got. So there's a circle 2x2 that I'm looking for that goes on the bottom right here. That needs to end up building up a little bit more height for this thing. Let's see what we got. I just need to know what goes on top of it. It really is just tiles. So I wonder if the tiles are popped off, or if it's a gray 2x4 that already has tiles on it. That's the problem with building a broken set, is some of the pieces are intact, some of them aren't. So you got to figure out which ones are which. All right. I say we move on from that one until I find it. So it'll pop up, and it's honestly possible that I never had it in the first place, because that's just how this happens. Okay, the guns rack is finished already. You can see it there. The weapons in here aren't the ones that are actually supposed to be in there, but that's just kind of always how I had it. So we're leaving it in that way. So the weapons rack is finished. Let me grab here minifigure number 1 that took a spill. These old clones, and let's see, these two pilot figures. These are the ones that were in the UCS gunship, and then in that advent calendar, and in the like small little $15 clone battle pack thing. I just leave them as pilots now, because that's how LEGO wants them, I guess. Commanders are pilots, so that's how we're doing it. Okay. All the figures are out of the way. I'm going to move on to the next step, which is building up this guy. It looks like that's pretty much all intact, but it's missing a few of the pieces that keep it together, which is funny. Okay. Which would be here. So we need 2 of these, 1 on each side, that kind of build it up. What made me love LEGO so much? I think as far as like reasons I actually really enjoy LEGO, my favorite part about LEGO is that I can just build a whole bunch of stuff and then rebuild it and do stuff like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts about LEGO, and obviously the minifigures. Star Wars was my original favorite theme, and then I started getting into Halo, and now I like Halo probably more. Depends on the day. But I really loved the way that the minifigures looked and felt, and that I could trade them with my friends, and we were all like, we could all collect them and stuff like that. That's something that will never go away, I feel like. That's pretty awesome. That's my favorite part about LEGO. Good question, Giselle. It's a 2015 LEGO Bionicle Tahoe. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought Bionicle stopped like a long time ago. Huh. Cool. All right, let's keep moving. So we've got these towers built up, and then it goes up like this. So this is like the back of it. This is the only part of the gunship I actually don't like, because it doesn't cover the whole thing all the way, but it is what it is. I'm still missing some tiles, but we'll find them eventually. I know it. I know for sure we'll find it. Okay, so next up it goes, and we build up the top of the front. So you can see the front over here, this didn't fall apart, but the rest of it did. So really it's just building up these 2 like sections that look like this. They just build over it, and then that way you have your arches, and it looks all pretty and nice. The problem with that is I don't know what pieces I have left and what I don't. I think this goes on top from what I'm looking at right here. And then we got these guys coming in on the sides. Yeah. And then this one. This guy we need for sure. And these pieces. They're using the, oh, they're kind of yellowed. I didn't even realize that. Keep them out in the sun. That freaking yellowing. That's my least favorite part of white sets, is yellowing. I hate yellowing so much. I wish that it didn't yellow. I get that it does, but I wish it didn't. Okay, so we got the archway part pretty much done on this side. We just need, let's see. We just need these guys. There we go. We'll pop them on there. I also feel like Lego pieces have changed a little bit in a while. What, hello there. Hello there. Thanks for spawning. It is definitely the best gunship ever made. I just feel like it has so much, it came out in the perfect time, right? Came out during Clone Wars when gunships were everywhere, all the best stuff. But it's also just like such an amazing looking gunship. It feels good. I know that people complain that it doesn't have a carrying handle, but honestly I think the carrying handle, especially on the new one, makes it look worse. It's such a good gunship. It has the ball turrets and the wings. It doesn't have the ones that stick out on the sides, but I like both doors closing in anyway. So it's definitely better than the 2013 one. Don't at me, but it is. Okay, so that's built up completely right there. We just need this and that. And so that's built up with the archway on that side. Now we just need the second archway, which goes right on the edge, like that. And that one, you kind of build up. Oh, here's that tile piece. That goes on the bottom, right here. Kind of surprised that all broke off in kind of one assembly, but it goes right there at the bottom. So we're chilling. Heck yeah, I'm a cutie patootie putting the gunship back together. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on. Giselle asked me another one. Ooh, she likes the Mandalorian a lot. Yellowing truly is the worst. I think, I wish Lego and Halo would make, as far as the Lego side goes, I really wish that they would make a terrain set that had something to do with the Clone Wars. I feel like there's just not a lot of terrain in Halo or Lego, in Mega or Lego, just because it's more like leaning towards the spaceships and the vehicles and all that stuff. And those are great, don't get me wrong. But I really wish that we just got more terrain and like things that you could actually use to set up a big display, kind of like a diorama sort of scene. Like one of my favorite Halo Mega sets of all time is kind of a forgotten one, but it's the High Ground set from, I don't even know what year it's from. It's older. It's an older High Ground set, but it's a Halo 3 map, and it was literally, it's so incredible. I bought it later in its life. Like, I didn't buy it when it came out, but I always wanted it. It was such a beautiful set, and I have it now. Maybe we'll pull it out at the end of the stream. Okay, so right now we're on page something. We're on page 12. We're going pretty smooth on this guy. And I built these wrong, so we just gotta fix that real quick. I do tend to build Lego wrong. If you ever see in my videos that I just happen to build Lego wrong, I do a lot. I don't know why. I kind of just like, I look at the instructions and I try to follow them, but I just sort of start building and it just happens. But here we are right now. So this is kind of the main cabin of the actual gunship. We can throw a clone in there. And freaking Obi-Wan, why not? But we definitely have some more work to do if we really want to see them fly away, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I built this wrong. Wait, no I didn't. This goes on top here, so that kind of connects that all together. I don't know what these pieces are for in the front yet. I'm not sure about that guy, but they actually go the opposite direction. I think I had it built wrong the first time. That's another thing too, is like I had it built wrong, but since I broke it, now I can build it right and it works out, you know? But the blue goes on this side, and then this tan piece goes right in the top here, so that's nice. You threw 2 gunships down the stairs? Pixel Archer Cookie? I wish I could throw 2 gunships down the stairs. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. What if I bought the next gunship, okay, the new gunship, the Coruscant Guard gunship. What if I threw that one down the stairs and did a second stream, then I rebuilt it not looking like a gunship at all? That could be kind of fun. Or just rebuilt it like how it's supposed to be. Either way. Okay, this needs to be switched around. I think, honestly, this is my favorite part of the build right here. These tiles. They're kind of dusty. But I love tiling. It is my favorite in Lego when we get a tiled off, just beautiful freaking brick. It's so nice. Okay. Where we're at right now. So we got that build up. This is where the little, what's it called? The chamber, what's the back to tank? The back to tank. That's where that goes. A 1999 Star Wars Falcon. That would be cool to see. That would be kind of fun. Hey, Giselle, it's okay to build Lego wrong. It happens sometimes. When I was a kid, the instructions upside down, I built piece backwards. That's kind of funny. Having the instructions upside down. That's a mistake I haven't made yet. I feel like that's, yeah. Never had instructions upside down. That's kind of funny. All right. So, right now, oh, I need one more 2x4 brick. But I got to find out what goes on top of it. Here's where we're at. I need a brick on top. Right here. I just don't know what goes above that, so it could be... I bet it's connected to this already. Maybe? Oh, I don't know. I feel like maybe it is. Yeah, that must be it. Okay. So we got 2x4 brick right on top. I think I might get the Dark Falcon. I'm gonna get the Dark Millennium Falcon because I've actually never had a Millennium Falcon in Lego before. Because I love the original trilogy. Okay, Empire Strikes Back, my favorite Star Wars movie. It's really good. But I just like the sets from other movies and TV shows. I don't know why. I mean, I grew up in the Clone Wars era, right? So obviously that's one big reason why I don't have a lot of that stuff. But even then, like, the Millennium Falcon's still really cool. But I feel like people love it way more than it deserves to be loved. It's cool, but it's not... I like an X-Wing better. I think the X-Wing looks cooler, and I do have an X-Wing. But the 1999 Falcon, I mean, I respect that. I guess it depends. Okay, the Trooper Clan asks, do you have the OG ATTE? It depends on which ATTE you're talking about, like what you would consider OG, because this one from I think this is 2011. Or, no, it's even earlier, like 2008. I had this one. So if you consider that OG, then I did have it, but I don't have it anymore. Because, you know, I made bad decisions. Poor choices. Okay, so there's this little assembly that thankfully is already built for me, so I don't have to do that. I think we have to build it twice, though, so I need to find the other one. But this guy can pop right on... What side did this go on? Okay. Goes like that. So these are little side assemblies that they just kind of pop in, and then you move up. That's how you pull out the medical bay when you want to take it out. There should be another one. Depends on how built it is, though, because it could be... Ah, here it is. Look at that. Completely intact. And that goes on the other side. And that way, it's a little bit destroyed. There we go. So that kind of builds up that front assembly there to make sure that you can build the back to tank. Okay. Next, we've got bricks coming in on the sides that kind of stop it from moving. They're the elbow pieces. I don't know what the technical name of those is, but they look like elbows. So, where would you? Okay, Wicked Pompano says, where would you suggest someone start collecting today, as far as like starting collecting Lego for the first time? That's a really good question. Honestly, right now is a great time to start collecting Lego. There's so many new sets and builds out there. It can kind of feel overwhelming which ones to buy, but it all depends on mostly your price range and your preferential for like how much you want to actually spend and how much you want to store. That's really the big thing, is how much you want to store. Because like I've got things hanging up in my room. I guess this is more like an office space now, but I've got things hanging up here. I've got 2 shelves full of Lego Minecraft stuff. I've got Lego Star Wars stuff hanging out all over the place. The Lego Titanic's right over there. And there's bins. There's literally crap. Like I've got a freaking microfighter down here and a bunch of other crap just sitting on the floor. And this infiltrator is just hanging out waiting to be reviewed. But there's like a point where I feel like Lego can feel too much. So if you wanted to start collecting now, I would decide maybe like 1 or 2 themes that you really enjoyed. Like there's some themes that I think are super awesome that have nothing to do with like city or even just the creator sets that you're not building like a Star Wars ship or a minifigure. You're not building like a Lego Minecraft Panda, but you're really just kind of building something from the real world. Those are really cool, and I would probably suggest starting with something smaller and then building your way up. But it depends on if you want minifigures or not. If you want to start with minifigures, you got to go with probably the Clone Battle Pack right now. The Clone versus Droid Battle Pack is the best way to do figures, I think. At this point in time, obviously, I think it's a little too expensive sometimes, but you can get it on sale. I think it's probably on sale at Target right now. I should go buy more, but that's where I'd start. Yes, this is a happy stream. Everybody be happy. We want to be happy on the stream. My favorite Lego theme besides Star Wars, my wife and we build Lego Minecraft a ton. I did a video about it, but I'm gonna do more. The Lego Minecraft Wolf set, that is one of my favorite Lego Minecraft sets of all time. But I love building Lego Minecraft. I just think they do such a good job, and then you can play the game, and it's not the exact same because obviously the builds are like Lego, so it's a little bit different, but it's close enough that it's pretty awesome. And my elbow pieces are attached to this. The problem with this assembly is I want to keep it intact as much as possible because then I just have to rebuild some of it, but some of it's just gone. Some of the door stuff. And so I don't know if I should take it apart or not. What do you guys think? Should I take it apart? Let's hear it. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. We don't need to be sorry. We're happy now. We don't need to be sad. We're happy. We're doing good. Lego flowers are pretty awesome too. I do like Lego flowers. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is probably try to. So these pieces have to be here. Here's this one on the door, and it attaches like this. Kind of surprised that broke. Okay, so these are all attached on the door. I think this literally just goes straight on top of that. Yeah, because right now we start building this assembly. So I think I'd rather plop it on right now and really try to get it smashed on there. Ugh. Ugh. Don't you just love hearing that like creaking Lego sound? That's nice. That's nice. Come on. That's definitely nice. Giselle says to take it apart. I don't think I'm going to take it apart. I can't do it. Wicked Pompano accepted the apology. I accept the apology as well. No need to spam. It's okay. Good apology. Okay. That's looking nice. I didn't point out, but I want to point out now, these pieces at the bottom that I don't think Lego uses anymore, but I love those. These graded plates that go back and forth. I don't know if Lego makes them anymore like they used to, but they are such nice pieces. It doesn't make a ton of sense for this ship because now there's like air holes at the bottom, but they look really awesome, and I wish that Lego would use more of those. Again, in like a terrain type build or like a bunker thing, that would be cool. Okay. We've got this on top mostly. I think it just needs to be pushed together all the way. And everything's mostly in there. You can just give it a good listen. Look at that. Okay. We can skip ahead now. That's a lot of book one here. There's some pieces in here though that I don't see. Like there's these pieces that stick up. Here. They look like this. That are sticking up that have pins in them. And I don't see those existing on here, but they might be on here and I just don't notice. They could be under. No. I don't know what those go to. I might just have to keep, I'm gonna have to keep rolling until I figure out what those are. We're missing the turret piece in the back here. I hope that is somewhere on here. Oh, it is. There we go. Voila! Nice. What better way? Lego really is relaxing. You gotta get. Sometimes you just need to listen to it. Just hear it, feel it. You know. Okay, I think those pieces are already in here. So we're moving along. We're at page 27 already. I'm feeling good about it. Oh, okay. It's asking us to build the doors. It looks like. Okay. I see where we're at now. Okay, those pieces do exist. They are in there. The little pin pieces are already inside on top of these, or under them. So, now we're building the doors, which is easy since most of them actually stayed intact. Here's this one. This isn't what side we're on, though. Okay, this one kind of didn't stay intact all the way. This one, they also do the doors in this set better than I think they did the new gunship too. Any of the new gunships. I think this has the best doors. Because it's that glass panel look is so good. Okay, this is part of a door. I think we're missing... This goes here. That's where we're at. We need to build the rest of this door assembly. But it's not facing the right direction. Oh. You don't want painting to fall down. Maybe it is facing the right direction. Oh, it is. Okay, it is facing the right direction. Okay. With this, here it is. More glass. I think that's the end of it. Yeah, so there should be 4 going that direction. There we go. That's perfect. Now we're missing one of these. Let's see. Which side is this supposed to be? I think this is supposed to be this side. That would make sense. I think. We'll find out. But we're also missing some gray like attachment pieces for the bottom of this panel, which would be here. Right? They're missing. They're supposed to be these guys. And I think I found some here. But we're missing... Aha! Here it is. There we go. Okay. That's how they get the door to work. They put little hinges in there, and then they get the angle, which I think works out in their favor pretty well. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Okay. Next. This is almost done. We're missing a piece that looks like... Ah. This isn't it. This is it. Same piece. That goes in the back. And this one looks like it needs a little bit. This wing, or this door on the side got demolished. My favorite Ninjago character, I don't even know. Rarely have I ever watched Ninjago or even bought any LEGO Ninjago sets. So probably the red ninja. I think he's my favorite. I think it's Kai. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it's Kai. But yeah, I don't know. What made me love LEGO Star Wars and Mega, and what made me keep doing it? For Halo Mega, alright, this is a good story. Settle in, folks. This is gonna be a good one. The reason I love Halo Mega is just because I like Halo. If LEGO made Halo stuff, I would like it in the LEGO side. So it's not necessarily that I have an attachment to Mega Blocks or Mega Constructs or Mega, whatever, any of those three. But really, it's just Halo, the theme itself. But the reason I started loving that after Star Wars was because I would go over to my cousin's house. I didn't have Halo. I didn't have an Xbox. I was a PlayStation kid. And I'd go over to my cousin's house, and we would play Halo for hours. We'd play Halo 3, I think we played Halo 2. We played Halo Reach. And we would just play for hours until we got an Xbox, and then we'd just play all the time. But it was always just so much fun to make Forge maps and to just play on the multiplayer. I was never that good. I think I'm better now. I will say that. I think I'm probably better now. But it was way more fun back then to just play. Like, we would just randomly play all the time, and it made me really enjoy Halo. So when they made building sets for a game that I already loved, I was like, this is it. I want to collect these. And then I started collecting them. I went overboard, and I've collected almost every single set that they've made. There's a few that I don't have that were made way back in the day, but yeah. That's why I like Halo so much, and that's why I stick around with it. And because I keep doing it, I've had times where I've quit doing the Halo stuff, and then I've had to rebuy what I've missed. it's like my hobby, really, or it was at least just my hobby, things that I liked to do, and it kind of helped de-stress, and it was fun to build this stuff. I personally have never been and let Mega Halo help me with this, but I was never the if it's not Lego, it's wrong type person. I feel like some people are like that and they haven't ever even tried Halo Mega, or like even the Pokemon Mega, which isn't that bad. But lately, the Mega from Halo has been really disappointing, just because they just don't release enough anymore. They don't make it like they do, and so that's kind of brought me back to Lego Star Wars. I started collecting Lego Star Wars originally because I loved Star Wars. I had all of the Clone Wars like action figures. Like I had Commander Cody, Captain Rex, and I have all the discs. The original 2003 Clone Wars, and then beyond that, like all of the 2008 remake and everything else. I went to see that movie in theaters, which was freaking cool. Also, update, right now we're on wing number 2, or door number 2. And so that's kind of why I stick around with Lego Star Wars, is just because that was my childhood. That was absolutely my childhood. And so was Halo a little bit, but Lego Star Wars was, in my opinion, at its peak then. I mean, it's gone up and down, and I think it's at a really good place right now for the most part. But it was just amazing back then to be able to collect all the stuff. And back then, you play with it for hours, and a lot of it would get destroyed. But it was just like a special thing that I no more have. Just kidding. I still have it somewhat, but it'll always be different with these type of build sets like this that are just nostalgic. Yeah. And then I loved Lego, so I started collecting Mega, and that's where we're at now. Yeah. Oh, I still play Halo. I don't play. It depends on like what Halo game it is, but I will play MCC every once in a while when I'm bored, or like I want to feel nostalgia again. And MCC I'm a lot better at than I was on the Xbox. But I also play mouse and keyboard because I suck at holding a controller. I hold the controller like this, like here. If I had a controller, let's say this is a controller. So I got my thumb over here, and then I hold it like this, and I move that. So I'm really bad at playing with a controller. It just makes it harder. And I learned that way, and I can't undo it. It's impossible. So I just try to ignore it. Second door, done. What? Oh, mate. I did have some Mega Call of Duty stuff, too. I still do. I just didn't collect that as much. I collected some of it, but then I kind of got disinterested. But I really liked Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 is my favorite game, Call of Duty game. But I very much enjoy that. I just don't have a lot of the Mega sets because I kind of suck to these two themes. And then Lego Minecraft later. Yes, Kai is the guy. Kai's the red guy. And to Giselle, I have seen Lego Masters. I actually really like Lego Masters. And there's one guy who makes YouTube videos now. His name's Cheesy Studios, or that's his name on Lego Masters. But his real name is Caleb, which is also my name. And he seemed like a super nice guy. I would love to meet him. But he makes awesome videos. I love his Lego Minecraft stuff and his Harry Potter stuff. He seems like a really nice guy. Really cool guy. And he was on it, and I was rooting for him the whole time. He lost, I think, in the finals or like semis. So that was sad. But I really wanted him to win. He was such a good like sport in the whole thing. He was always nice. So that, yeah, Lego Masters is pretty fun. I don't know if the new season's coming out soon. I have heard of Mega Bloks Dragons Universe. I have used Mega Bloks Dragons Universe stuff in some of my videos, and I still have some of this stuff. That's another theme too, like the Call of Duty thing. I didn't collect them, but I just ended up having some, like just through buying lots of Mega Bloks and stuff like that. I just ended up buying some of that, and I actually like the Dragons Universe. I think it's cool. It's not my cup of tea completely. And that was before Mega Bloks started doing their figures the way they do now. So it's a little bit off of what I would consider to be my sort of ideal Mega sets. But I think they're really cool. And to those who enjoy them, I don't blame you. They are well made. And the dragons in them are awesome too. Okay, 2 doors done and 1 side done. This door is still intact. It didn't snap it or anything. So that guy can pop right on there. And now we have completed. Not the entire thing, but we've got the doors on, which is the best part anyway. They're all, some of them are a little bent from the impact, I think. So we're just gonna have to deal with those. But it looks good. It still looks beautiful. Oh, I just broke it. Here we go. So we got Obi-Wan and Mr. Clone Trooper in there. All right. So doors are done. We're almost done with the first pamphlet too, which is, I respect that. This is where it's going to get hard though, I think. Because this is where a lot of the pieces kind of just shattered in half. So we'll have to see where we can actually build. The Destiny, I wish that the Destiny ones were still made. I never collected those. That was when I was taking a break from Halo Mega, but I think they're cool. I think I have one Destiny set maybe, but those were cool. Yeah. Do you have a room with Lego? I'm assuming you're asking like if I have a room where there's no Lego displayed. The bathroom. Technically, I don't have any Lego displayed in the bathroom, but no. Here's the thing. Lego's expensive, right? It ain't cheap. Even the Halo Mega ones, they're cheaper, but they're still expensive. So I'm like, why not show them off, you know? And people usually think they're cool. But I don't have a room where they're not displayed except the bathroom, which I feel like would be weird if they were in there. Yeah. Tell me a number and I'll name Ninjago characters I know. Okay, I dare you to name all the Ninjago characters. 5 Ninjago characters? Okay, I know there's like Master Shifu. Okay, that's the guy with the white beard. Then there's Kai. He's the red guy. Then there's the blue ninja. Linda or something. Then there's green, which is desert. And there's yellow, which is star. I don't actually know. But that's basically it. And Master Shifu, in Chinese, Shifu is master, so that's why they did that. If you don't know, that's why. But I know that that's not actually his name. That's from Kung Fu Panda. Okay. Right now we're on the front of the nose of the ship, just trying to get sort of the idea of what that is. I think we might start using this, but that doesn't make sense. For some reason, the pieces are here, but they're connected to... Weird. Maybe I did that. I don't... Because this is supposed to... Oh, never mind. This is what I need. I was looking at the wrong green pieces. Okay. How do I feel about fake Lego? From Giselle. It depends on what kind of fake you're talking about. If it's fake in the sense where they're ripping off Lego's designs, then I think it's dumb. And it's not... That to me, that would be something I consider fake Lego. Is a design that isn't your own, that you just took Lego's design, used fake parts, and sold it for cheaper on Alibaba. Like that's... To me, that's a little sleazy, in my opinion. And unnecessary. But... I think they have their merits sometimes. Like, I have a bunch of 501st clones that are fake. And I just have them for fun. Like, they're not... They're obviously... They're very obvious fakes. But they're just kind of fun to have. Okay. I think I built this in the right spot. Now this comes. Oh. I need to build the back up, too. So we've got... these pieces here. And these are going to build, I think, a second... Not a second arch, but it'll be the second room. This is where the command center goes in. Which is also something cool and unique that if this set was smaller, it wouldn't have. The only reason I got into Lego was because my friend gave me his old Legos, which turned out to be 6 bins of Legos. Holy crap, that's a lot. That would be awesome. My wife doesn't like Lego as much as I do, but she does like Lego. she will build them with me sometimes, but sometimes she also messes them up, which then I have to go fix it. But she gets sad if I fix it, because then she knows that she messed something up. But I'm nice about it. I try to be nice about it. Or sometimes I'll secretly like fix something that she messed up so she doesn't actually know, and then she never knows. But yes, she and I build Lego Minecraft together. We build, what other Lego stuff do we build together? Like we built a camera, like a camera that I'm gonna do a video on. Stuff like that. It's fun. Okay, the front of the ship is mostly complete here. Bingo. That just looks nice, you know? Like that's OG Gunship. You already know what it is. You don't even have to look at it. Okay, I am missing the back though. So it looks like there's a piece. There's a tile, which we need, that goes across to kind of make sure that this doesn't fall apart. And we need these guys coming up here. Those flip around. And there's a little, here, show and tell. This is where we're at right now. I'm trying to figure out where those pieces are. Here's one. Where we got like an angle. And then this looks like it's coming up with some bricks that come in here. And this goes on top for sure. We just need one more of the 2 brick tall angle pieces. Yeah, Dollar General still does have Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't think Mega produces the Call of Duty sets anymore, but I know that Dollar General still carries them every once in a while. So sometimes I'll head over there and I'll grab a few. But it's been a while. I used to do that more. All right, one tall angled piece. Where could you be? Why don't I see it? I feel like those ones shouldn't be that hard to find. I might just have to skip that for now. It could have flown away too. Who knows? All right, I don't see it for now. We'll come back. I might just switch it over here and put this there. And this goes on top. Bada boom, bada bow. And this goes right here, I think. It looks like it. I think that goes there. We'll see. Okay, how's he built the guns? Guns are already done. All right. Now with this, so now it's time for these pieces, which are the connectors to the rest of the build. They connect on top of here, which will be good. And then I need more of these tall pieces. They come over here, but for some reason, oh, I'm missing a gray piece. There we go. There we go. And now we're good. We're chilling. What's a set that I wish I had? I wish I had the UCS Venator. I've wanted that. And not even for the figures. I don't care about the figures, really. Obviously now it doesn't matter because the figures are, well, one of them is released to everybody else. I love the build. I really like the way that it looks, and I want to see the UCS Venator in person and just hold it in my hand. But I will probably never have it, and that's sad. It's sad, but that's how it goes. That's just how it's gonna happen. Disappointing. Okay. Oh, interesting. First set's coming up. So right now I'm building the 2 sides. This is where the command center sits in with these guys, which are some of my favorite pieces that LEGO has done. And they just sit right in there in the middle. Voila! And they cover that up. There was... In this set, it also gives you the options to have these stickers be different, because there's 2 different types of gunships that are shown in the Clone Wars. I opted for this type, and I've never changed it since. So you won't be seeing those other stickers in here, unfortunately. but they were pretty cool. All right, now we hit a snag because I need that tall piece in order to finish this part. I don't see it. So we might just have to move on from this part for a second. I wonder where it is. Does anyone else see it? Yes, I did see all the names. Ready? I'll read them all. Kai is the green one. Naya is the blue one. Jay is the yellow one, I'm assuming. Oh, actually, no, I bet he's green. Right? I don't know. Jay Lightning, Lloyd Energy, Cole Earth, Zane Ice, and Master Wu. The guy you call Master Shifu. Yeah, Master Wu. That's one figure that I would actually get. I think Master Wu's cool. I think I used to have the red one too, but I got rid of it a long time ago. What can I say? They're alright. I like the Ninjago. The sets they're making right now I think are pretty cool. I would be interested in doing that if I could review it in a fun way, but alas, I have yet to buy one. Okay. I think I know where this piece might be. But now I need to start building the actual top of this thing. So I'm going to just have to place this in the interim on one side and hope that I find that piece and just I can toss it in there real quick. Oh, I put that upside down. Don't you love doing that? Don't you just love when you put freaking Lego upside down? Lloyd is green one. Now I know. How do I feel about Lego stickers? I think Lego stickers are fine depending on what they're on, but I would rather not have stickers than have stickers. Because I feel like they're just lazy. I think Lego stickers are lazy. Okay. I think this is right. Honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Okay. This is built up, mostly. Another anniversary pack of the Halo Spartan. I'm trying to think. There are quite a few anniversary packs, actually. Technically. There are quite a few technical anniversary packs. Like the original anniversary pack, I think, was a bunch of Spartans all mixed together, and it was all of the Spartans before they changed the style of the way that they were made. That I have. That one's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. From here, we need to start building up these assemblies. And then those will continue, I think, all the way up to the top. Because this definitely goes over here. It must. Actually, does it? Oh, I'm missing a piece up top. That's why. I think. Am I? Yeah, I'm missing a piece. On the top side. I'm surprised how many pieces I'm not finding here. I thought for sure I had them all. Maybe I put some where they're not supposed to be. But everything here looks good. Okay. The piece I need is a... We've hit a snag here. Just a little tiny snag. With a tan, how many? It's a longer tan piece. I think. I wonder if it was ever even there in the first place. It must have been, right? Okay, well, regardless. We just gotta keep swimming. These are definitely the two sides, and then this goes here. So now we got the stickers lined up, which is most important. Like that. And then this comes up. Probably this is going to be this one. Actually? Maybe not. This goes here. No. This goes here. So I just need a piece under that, but I think that will connect up. And then this goes, oh great, a broken flower. All right. Well, seeing as I can't fix that piece, we just have to keep moving. And putting these guys on top. I think I might, what I might do, because I'm going to take it from somewhere else until we need this piece somewhere else, and then I'll try to find it. So that goes on top, right? Yes. That goes on top there, then it makes it all look pretty. And then we grab this side, connect it all the way like that. Nice. And the other side comes in, connected like that. There we go. Okay. Now we've got the front built. I think these, well, we're going to need to do a little bit of rearranging with the top half. But now it actually connects to it. So let's do this thing. We'll take these two pieces off because that would be in the way. And it connects up. Oh no. No! Dang it, I built it wrong. Kind of. I messed up one piece. Just needs to change. There we go. Okay. Now we can connect them together. I think. Let me make sure that I actually didn't mess more of that up. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right. Connected. If you ever move, what would you do with your Legos? Some of them I'm probably going to have to sell. Sell some Legos, buy them back. I tend to do that sometimes. I think I might bring as many as I can. One day in the future, I'd like to have a Lego room. I think that would be cool. But I'd probably end up having to sell a lot of them before I do that. So that's what I would do. This is weird because this has a... Oh, here it is. Okay. That needs a block under it. But we're on the right path right now. This goes right here. It's very possible that some of these pieces I never had on in the first place too. But for the most part, we're actually making this look like it's rebuilt. That's what's most important. This goes... No, it doesn't. This goes... No. I'm looking for one with a 4x1. Oh, here we go. That goes right there. Judging by how broken this is, I think the impact was... I guess that makes sense. I think in the video, the impact was on the left side. So the left side was way more destroyed than the right side. But, or no, the right side was more destroyed than the left side. Here we are. I don't know if my wife would be happy if I sold them. Probably not. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes you have to move and sell stuff. Okay. Next. We're almost done with the first page. But now we actually build... Weird. You basically finish the model before moving to the second book. So I don't even know what the second book is about. Or why it exists. But... I can kind of see where we're at. So here, this base is missing a gonk droid thing, a garbage can. And some of these actually still have stuff in them, which I'm surprised by. Like this, I had gems in it. There's a little blue gem. Those gems are fun. And the visor piece, this red one. That one I keep because I don't think LEGO makes that red color anymore, but I really like the way that that looked way back in the day. So I keep it hidden in there. I keep a lot of gems hidden in here. Just random stuff. Okay. Over here, we've got some more stuff. I have another red gem in here. I've got this red antenna piece that I like keeping in there. So that's going to be closed up. And I had a red gem. Oh, here it is. Boom. Red gem. Okay. So far, we're good. Now I just need to build the top. And this is where things might get slightly complicated. Because this is where a lot of it broke. So I think we start here. That looks like that goes there. And then this is this. No, that's different. This is the same piece on the other side. So that must fit there. But it's too high. So that can't be right. But it's on the same side. Maybe we're just missing a gray 2x1. Maybe? Oh, now I don't know. I think this actually was supposed to go. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So we're building up the walls at the top right now. Like that. These walls here. These are the most fragile part of the set. They always have been. Maybe she would be happy. Yeah, maybe she doesn't like Legos. I think I might sell the Call of Duty ones. I probably will sell. Those I can't see myself needing to use in the future. But the Lego Star Wars stuff, some of it I can't bring myself to sell. And then there's also the Halo stuff, which I also can't bring myself to sell. Because it's part of me. It's ingrained inside of me. This goes here. And this goes here. And then we get the wing parts. But it depends. Whose dog is in my profile? Hello, animator creator. Welcome. What is your most rare Star Wars set? Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, I don't really go for rarity, so I don't know if I have anything rare. This could be it. This really could be it. I have some older Star Wars sets, but I wouldn't necessarily consider them rare because nobody wants them. Like the old swamp that has Qui-Gon Jinn and Jar Jar Binks in it. Like, that's a really old set, and it's nice, but I don't know if I would consider that rare. Whereas like this, people will pay upwards of $1,000 for this set. Even used, which is surprising. So I would probably say this one. But I'd have to go through. Maybe I should do a rare sets. As far as Halo sets, though, I have a lot more rare Halo sets. Like, I have a Halo set from San Diego Comic-Con. It was for Halo 5. Horrible game, but the set from it is decently cool. It's a figure pack with Master Chief, the Arbiter, and stupid Spartan Locke. But that one I think is one of my most rare sets. It didn't appear too much. And then there was like Halo Fest figures that I have too. The Halo Fest Warthog I never had, but I had the chance to buy it and I passed it up. I probably should have bought it, but yeah, it is what it is. But that's probably my most rare sets. The dog in my profile picture, Giselle, that is my dog named Doug. And he's my favorite dog. I have two dogs. One of them is Doug, and the other one is Phoebe. And they kind of just hang out. Maybe I should bring him in a video one time. But they're good dogs most of the time. And that is him in my profile picture. But it has nothing to do with me, I guess, because I'm not a dog. We'll see about the Call of Duty stuff. Who knows? I could end up doing like a giveaway and giving away Call of Duty stuff. I haven't decided what I want to do yet. But that could be a route that I go, depending on what feels good and what people want to see, right? Okay. Right now, here's where we're at. These red pieces are what hold up the wings. They're really flimsy without bricks on top of them. I never realized how flimsy those are. But they're not connected to any studs. Lego, or like on the underside of them, so they kind of just rock back and forth. Lego would never do that now. Okay, for the next part, I need... What do I need? I'm kind of confused where we're at right now. This goes here. I know that. Wait, does it? I think it goes here. Yeah. So something goes right there next to it. This brick. This brick, I think, is this one. Yeah, that looks right. And this one goes here. Wait. Here. Nice. Okay. This goes on top. And that gives us our completely covered back, mostly. These figures are also rare, too. These Halo figures I have on here. Noble Team that I just hit over. Those ones are all Halo heroes. Those are way expensive to get, especially the Carter one. Took a long time. Ooh, there's another good question. Would your... Oh, yes. My wife sometimes would be happy if I sold them. She might be happy with the money we get if I sold them. Because I think out of all my collections, I probably could make around like $12,000 from selling all of them. That is if I got like the highest amount paid and I sold them all individually. Because obviously if you do sell them all as a collection, it's a little bit less expensive. You can kind of get a deal. But yeah. The 1999 Star Wars Y-Wing and Falcon, that's pretty cool. I would like to have some of those sets. I think those are fun. I also have, what other old sets do I have? I used to have the N1 Naboo Starfighter, the original one. That one is in a bin somewhere in a storage closet. And let's see, over there in a box I have the V11 Torrent. That one's pretty rare compared to like the price that it is now versus when it was sold. Trying to think of what else I have that could be rare. I don't know. LEGO Star Wars rare stuff is never something that I was really good at collecting. So I didn't do a good job. I should have done better. Okay, we need... So this piece is intact, I think, completely. Yeah, that's good. We need this. This goes on top. Down, under. I think. Right there. Maybe? It might go... I think it goes higher. This one we're going to have to wait on, but I'll build it up. At least with these two sides. I'm definitely missing some of the rocket things. Those I'll have to go find. But the ends of the flick fire missiles, those are all gone. So I have to find those, but we don't care about those. Doesn't matter. Okay, so as far as where we're at on the build, everything looks like it's in the right spot. I believe. Yeah, because this goes right in front. Bends over. I need... There's a piece that's supposed to go right here that's gone. But we'll find it. Rest assured, we shall find it. It's just that middle part that I'm kind of like blanking on what's supposed to be there. Even though I have the instructions right in front of my face. Oh, that's what I'm missing. Well, I guess these... I think these are... Never mind. That wasn't what I was missing. This piece. This is supposed to go in the middle somewhere. And these guys, I think, are also supposed to go in there too. Yes, they are. Like this. So maybe... I think I do have this built wrong. I do have this built wrong. That's my problem. This comes down like that. This covers a little play feature function, which we'll have to do a little work with. But we need pieces, this one. There we go. And one more that I don't see. The other side. Here it is. So go up like that, and then we'll pop that on top. And that isn't supposed to break as much, but that looks better. That makes more sense. And then it makes sense to have these next right there. Yeah, okay. My bad, I built it wrong. Doug and Phoebe cameos in your videos. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make like a dog. Am I capable of hitting the gritty? No. I suck at dancing. It's not that I wouldn't do it if I could. I just am really bad at dancing. Okay, I'll take your 1999 Y-Wing pilot. Do I have a favorite Spartan other than Master Chief, Locke, or Noble 6? Locke is my least favorite, I think, of all time. So, he's out of the question. Favorite Spartan other than those three, though? Oh, that's a good question. I think my favorite Spartan other than those three would be... I'd probably pick a Spartan, like, from Halo... I'd probably pick Fred from Halo Legends. Not Fred from Halo 5. He doesn't really do anything in Halo 5. But in Halo Legends, he's super sweet. And I like the way that they portray his character. I don't know how this is supposed to go on there. It's supposed to be on top of the gray, I think. And I just messed that up. The piece is falling. I gotta grab it. Okay. Why am I so bad at following Lego's instructions right now? I guess it's harder when you can't see what you're actually doing. Okay, this goes on there. This goes on there for sure. Then over here, we got to get this thing right in the middle. Which makes sense. And there's nothing under it, which is surprising. That's another thing I don't think Lego would do now today either. Get it to actually go on there. There we go. I can't get the front piece to stick on. I can't tell if it's too far back or too close. Yikes. That's my bad. I'm trying to follow the instructions. I told you I'm not good at following instructions. All right. Someone tell me, why won't that piece go on? It's not. It needs to stretch. I think it needs to stretch. But does it? I'm so confused right now. There we go. There we go. All right, I got the piece on. I didn't even need your help. All right, one day we'll talk about the Y-Wing pilot. I'll take it. Oh, okay. All right, switch that. Jerome is my... You're right. Jerome is my favorite. Jerome is pretty freaking sweet. And his mega figure is incredible. So, scratch that. I picked Jerome. I'm switching to Jerome. He's an awesome Spartan. Okay. I think we're basically done with this part of the journey here. I just need to put a white piece... These ones. I just wish I knew which way they went. I'm gonna just trust that I remember how this was supposed to go. And those hit the sides. Yeah, okay, that's right. And this goes on top with a sticker that's peeling off. Thanks, Lego. Okay, nice. So this is it. Tile. Right here, and tile right here. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Thanks. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. We're not done yet. But that's it. It's so interesting that's all you build for the first booklet. That's basically the entire thing. Like, we're missing the front piece and the wings. That's it. That's kind of surprising that they split that into two manuals, but... Maybe they couldn't figure out how to fit everything in one. Okay. Manual 2 is somewhat destroyed. But it looks like it's starting us... Oh, man. All right. Good news, bad news scenario. Good news is I have Manual 2. The bad news is I don't have all of Manual 2. I guess it disappeared. So now we're gonna have to find how to do that. This goes here, so at least we have most of those little nub things. This is going to be our challenge right here. This guy. Yeah, we are almost there. We're getting pretty close. But don't worry, the best part of the stream is coming as soon as we finish. And we're gonna, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe I'll grab some of my old stuff. We'll start pulling it out. Whatever. Tell me what you guys think. Should I start pulling old stuff out when we're done? Is there any set you could reconstruct strictly from memory? Absolutely there is. It would probably be a Halo set. Those ones I could reconstruct without having to look at the instructions. This one is just too complicated. But I would probably go with the Mongoose. I could reconstruct, especially the original one, easy. Don't even have to look at instructions. Easy Mongoose. The Warthog, that one I could probably do. I might miss a few pieces here and there, but for the most part, I'd be able to do it without having to look at instructions. Those ones are easy. The Ghost is super easy too. Cutting grass? I should cut grass. Maybe that will get me more Lego. Okay, with this on, really it's just focusing on this piece. I think this ends up connecting right here. So that will kind of give us a good point as to what we're missing. Because then this covers that. Yes, okay. So, as far as what we're missing here, this needs to go, I think, right there to kind of cover that up, and then this goes on top. So we got both of the little parts. This one swings around. So this is where I get kind of confused. I think this isn't a chair. No, that can't be a chair. Oh, this is a chair. These go to the bottom of the turrets on the wings. That I do know. But this is where I glued the piece. I don't even know if you can see it if you get really close. But the brittle red struck me, and it destroyed some of these pieces, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. One of them I don't think is a piece I can replace. This one, you can barely see the crack in there, but it is there, unfortunately. And that's just going to kind of be there for the rest of its days, and which kind of sucks. But it's not terribly noticeable, but like I have little bits of red plastic that are just broken now because I threw this. So it's my own fault. I'm not going to say it wasn't worth it, but it is a little sad. I will say that. Okay. This tile, I think, has to go there. This must be built up more. It has to be. All right, I will pull out some old sets at the end. I want to list. Okay, give me $30 from cutting grass. Not bad. That's a W right there. I respect that. Give me like 3 different types of sets that you want to see pulled out, old sets pulled out, and then I'll pull some of the old sets out when we finish this. Okay. Oh, this part's the hardest part to build from memory, I think. These must go on the sides. But I wonder, am I missing something? I don't know. This I see goes right here. Oh, that's it. That's okay. I'm stupid. On one hand, that doesn't make any sense, but on the other hand, it does. I feel like I built it wrong. I wish I could see it. But stupid manual. Oh, wait. I do have these manual pages. I'm dumb. At least some of them. This will help me figure out what I'm building wrong. Okay. So it's supposed to go, this is correct. So this is supposed to hang up. And then it goes up slightly. I think that goes, no, that can't go right there. I feel like this has to go right here. But then there's no space for the pilot. Unless I built the other piece wrong, which is possible. No, I feel like that's right. Where the red pieces are is right. I know that. But then from there it gets a little hazy. I don't completely have all the pieces that I need. But it might go backwards. Oh, this is above. There's a flap. Oh. Poof. I think we need to pause. Okay, hang on. We're pausing. The camera is being dumb, so quick pause. We're going to switch to something else while I fix the camera. But I need a break anyway. So you know what we're going to do? All right. And we're back, everybody. Woo. Ready? I don't even know what the gritty is, but it's kind of like this, I think. Woo! All right. Well, good news and bad news. The good news is, while I was gone, I figured out my problem, and I found a piece that we were missing, so that's fun. And I also grabbed some sets that I'm going to show you at the end because you guys wouldn't make a decision. The best fry, by the way, is, well, it's definitely not McDonald's. That's true. I'd probably say the best fry. Oh, that's a good question. I thought I had my answer. It was Chick-fil-A. But honestly, Chick-fil-A's fries aren't the best. And they're the most expensive, I think. Or one of the most expensive, and you don't get that much. I'd probably go In-N-Out. At least for this time. Or, you know what the best fries are? The fries from the places that you don't visit very often. Like those, they're not the big chains. But they're like other places. Those are the best fries. But, now that we're where we're at, let's get back to it. Okay, so, to start us off here, while I was gone, I found another one of the ends of these little flick fire missiles. I still am missing one, so I'm going to have to find it later, but it is what it is. And then the next thing is I figured out what I'm doing wrong with this. But right now I'm just pulling up the chat. Nothing's wrong with In-N-Out. In-N-Out fries are good. What are you talking about? All right. I will say their fries are mid is respectable. I think mid is a good way to describe their fries. They can sometimes be really good and sometimes be not very good. So I respect that. Okay, here's what I was doing wrong. These pieces go here, I think. And then I believe that you build it up like this. Now, the only problem I'm at right now is once you do that, then I'm kind of lost. Because you have to have enough space for this, which is 4 studs. But you also... Oh, I think that's right. How does that look? Does that look good? Actually, that makes sense. And then the tile... Where did I put the tile? I had a tile. I swear I had a tile for this. Anyway. Oh. Alright. Scratch that. Flag on the play. Why is this part so much harder to build than the rest of the thing? I have no clue. Oh. Okay. And then you put these on top. Like that. With, I believe, a white one in the middle. I could be wrong. But then this goes on top. Like this. I know that. I don't know where that tile went. I had a tile. We can pretend that I put it on correctly. But there's a tan tile. Do I think AI will enhance or hinder the LEGO build? Thank you all for staying, or for those of you who stayed. Thank you for staying. I think AI could be really good for LEGO. I think it could help. Like, I made a video about it, about AI and LEGO. I think it has its upsides and its downsides, depending on how you want to look at it. There are some benefits to it, I think, like the ability to be able to use AI to generate a set. But then at the same time, I don't think that LEGO is ever going to produce an AI generated set. To me, that just doesn't feel like LEGO or something that they would do personally. I don't think that that's something that they necessarily would do. But I don't think AI is bad for LEGO. I think it could really only help. I do have the buildable Xbox 360. We can actually look at that later, but I keep it on my desk. This is actually a super fun build. It's a little flimsy, but it almost feels like, you know that sound that that sounds like if you hit an Xbox 360, like a real one? So that's kind of cool. I wish it came with a figure. It really should have come with Master Chief. I think specifically the Halo 3 one, because it comes with the disc, it comes with the Cortana in the inside, but I feel like it's a missed opportunity to include some really awesome figures that we wouldn't get otherwise. And that's my favorite part of Halo Mega 2, which also doesn't help. But I really like figures. And I think that it would have been better if it had figures. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about the white slope. 90% sure that it goes on this thing. So, didn't figure that out. So I have this gaping hole in the middle. I have no idea what to do with it. Maybe that's just there? There's no way. There's no way that that's just there. It looks like it's supposed to be that slope piece. All right. I'd say for now, what we're going to do is attach it, at least, and put this on. Because it doesn't look terrible. It looks like it's finished. You can't tell that there's nothing there. And I'll just have to finish it later. Maybe I'll make a video about it. Okay. With that done, now the instruction manual will actually be helpful. These are some robots. One of them actually doesn't come in the set. That's this one. That one I made on my own. But these little robot guys these are what should have come in the new Infiltrator set. Like, I know why they made the new ones the way that they are, because they're just the right size to fit in this. But these, I think, look a lot better as the probe droid type droids. But these get shoved in here after we put this tile on. Like that. And then I think you just place them in there. Like, I don't know if there's really much else. These guys keep them in place. And then you toss them in, and it can fit 3 pretty comfortably. Ta-da! That was easy. Okay, with the robots done, now we have to deal with the wings. I think the wings are going to be tough. Well, not this one. This is the which side is this? This is the I can't really tell. Oh, you know what? I think it is the white slope piece, because there's one connected here that I didn't see. It totally is. Okay. Those white slope pieces, they get connected right there. Right? That leaves us one extra since the other wing is completely destroyed. It has to go right there. It must. Oops. Like that. That's it. That's got to be it for sure. Look at that. We like that. We like that. I think this wing is done. I don't know if there's anything else that's broken about it that needs fixing. It looks pretty good. Tiles are all correct on it. That's correct. Oh, we just need one of these. I really wish that Lego, this right here, this should have stayed. I can't believe that Lego did that. The Halo June fig. Here, I'll show the Halo June fig. This is the Halo Heroes one, like I was saying. I'll get as close as I can. That one is, I don't know if it's even going to focus unless I put my hand in front of it. This one is my favorite one just because of the head. It's pretty awesome. And it's painted really nicely. The newest Falcon set, which granted most people couldn't get, that one has a June that's painted about the exact same. So if you didn't have this June, you could get that one and it would be close. But the only downside to that is that you don't get the head. And I really don't think Mega will ever release a head again of any of the figures. But I could be wrong. Okay. Is the video lagging? I hope the video's not lagging. With the helmet? You want me to put the helmet on? Alright. Even though the head's the best part, for sure. Because the helmet you can get anywhere, you know? The helmet's the same. And the sniper, I will say. The sniper's pretty good, too. There she is. Beautiful June. Well, there he is, I guess. Honestly, hi, Kendra. Fagan? How do you say that? Hi, Kendra. This June, I think you could buy for like $30. He was never the most expensive of Noble Team. No one really likes June that much. He's fine. He's a good character. I think he's cool inside the game. But like out of all the Halo Heroes characters, I think him and Emil were always the least expensive. Okay, so this wing's complete, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I think so. Okay, wing number 1. Oh, these are supposed to be sideways? Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. All right, next wing's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. Maybe not that big of a deal. Just a little sad. I really like these pieces, though. These ones right here, that have the angle kind of built into them already. They look like that. Those are nice. I wish LEGO would use more of those, too. I built it wrong, but it's okay. Wait, did I? Did I build it wrong? Yeah, I did. Absolutely, I did. Okay. Now we're chilling. We've got this part of the wing. Oh, there's 2. For some reason, I don't know. Oh, you know what? That's supposed to be there. I was going to say, I have the Trench Run sticker on one of these, but that's actually supposed to be there. LEGO put that in as part of the bubble thing that the clone flies in. I wish that they would listen, I think stickers are dumb. But if LEGO's going to go far enough to include a sticker, at least include one that makes sense. A trench run, come on. That's lazy. To me, that's lazy. I'd rather just not have a sticker at all. This piece isn't supposed to exist. I don't know why it does. Now I can't get it off. There we go. Okay. Tiling. Gotta love that. Ooh, okay. Here's... This piece I don't think I can fix. I might be able to replace it, but if you can tell, that is snapped right there at the end. So it's actually made it kind of sharp, but that red piece is broken. I think that's my biggest break in the set, which really, to be fair, that's not too bad, but it is a little sad that is going to be forever broken. I just need to get it, probably buy a new one. I wonder if that's something that I could part out easily. Or if they don't make that color anymore because it's brittle. Okay. It looks like I'm having a stroke. That's not good. Yes, I'll still take your Y-Wing pilot. I will take your 1999 Y-Wing pilot. And I will take him away. Alright, is it lagging for everybody? I want to know. Tell me in the comments, is it lagging for everybody? If it is, I can change something. If it's not, then I don't know what to do. Okay. Oh, look at that tiles. I love the tiles. So good. And this goes on top. Little bubble. Oh, and this goes on the bottom. The chair. Which actually fits pretty well, surprisingly enough. Oh, I built it wrong already, though. Don't you just love when you build everything wrong all the time? Okay, the red part goes right here, because we got the stripe at the end, gray, and then we got the bubble seat under it. There we go. Lovely. Mostly lovely. I messed everything up. It's falling apart. There we go. I wonder how LEGO decides what colors to use in these sets. Because obviously, like, the general gunship looks red and white, right? Like, that's obvious. That's easy. But then you get into the more obscure colors, like the greens that are sometimes on the gunship but not always on a gunship. I guess it depends on what they're trying, which one they want to represent. That would make sense of how they choose. But then they just add like these random blues in here that I wonder, just like why? Why did you add that in there? You know? I'm curious what the point of that was. Okay. This wing's done, except for the rocket and this guy that needs to go on there too. Bubbles! Look at that. I wonder, they don't close off right here? I don't know. There's just like a weird gap where the tiles are and there's nothing there, but Lego do what Lego gonna do. For some reason, I have an extra 2x4 gray plate. I don't know where the heck that's supposed to be. That's not even on any of the wings, but it was attached to... Weird. I seriously have no idea where that's supposed to go. Oh, scratch that. I found it. It was attached in the right place. I just was missing it. That ball turret is supposed to go on top, which makes that gap even larger, but I still don't know why that exists. Okay. We're almost done. We're almost done. This is exciting. Now I need to build the, I don't know if I could trade you anything. I wish I could. I just don't have a lot to trade. 2 of Django and 2 of Boba Fett. That's pretty cool. So far, it was fun to rebuild the set. It was a little bit more challenging than I expected, but it was good. We're almost done. Getting these last few parts in. You build the back to tank at the very end. I feel like these days, LEGO would probably have you build it at the beginning. And then put it in there. Or, like, keep it off to the side until it's ready. I feel like that LEGO does that more now than what they used to. I think this goes here? No. This goes on top of this. One thing I don't get is why they misaligned the blue. Because this pops open. But this, it's supposed to be like that. For whatever reason. And then... let's see. You just put this on top? With no... yeah, that's it. The back to tank literally goes on top. And that's it. Cool little tank assembly. I don't think they've made one of those again. But then you just pop it in the top little hatch right here. That pops open. And you just slide it in. and it stays there. So it looks really nice from the side. Like this doesn't look like it's not supposed to be there, but then it functions. That's how play features should be. And then we got this guy, which this is basically completely assembled. There's the little command center. I think there's, oh, it is. It's not broken at all. That's surprising. The command center, like I was saying earlier, goes in. So you slide these up, right? And then it slides in here at the bottom of it. You just close it in. Again, another play feature that's like, that's not in any of the other gunships, but it's really good and simple. And you put those in there. That's it. Well, except the wings. And I have a few pieces that still exist that I don't know what to do with. I have no idea where this piece goes. Maybe inside somewhere? I also don't think this is supposed to go here, even though it looked like it did in the instructions. I think it goes up top. But then I'm like, well, what's supposed to go there? Besides, maybe nothing? Because that fits, that closes. This is not closed off. That must have something on it. I have to look at the very end. Oh. And I don't know where those go either. The tile, that's got to be on top somewhere. Okay, so this, the one that goes up here is supposed to have a sticker on it. I either never put the sticker on or I'm missing that piece. I have no idea. I'll have to go back and look at the video replay to see if I was missing the piece. I should search up the Y-Wing pilot first. That's a good idea. I will search up the Y-Wing pilot and make sure that it's good. You want the gunship too? Don't we all? Don't we all want this beautiful, beautiful gunship with now a missing tile and these two 1x1 bricks that I have no clue where they go. All right. I probably should have. What just happened? That was one of, whatever. I'm leaving it off. Stupid stud shooter, or flick fire missiles. Okay. We're deconstructing to reconstruct one last time. Taking all these pieces off. So I wanted to put the wings on last, but I realized that that probably wasn't a good idea. Okay. Wing number 1 is attached. Wing number 2 is broken. That'll probably always be flimsy for the rest of its life now. Nice. I love the way that they set that up. It looks so good. I definitely have an extra tile that's supposed to be somewhere. Okay. Tile there. Tile there. This piece here, which has no sticker, but it's supposed to have a sticker. And this one that does have a sticker. And we've got our flick fire missile pods, which actually look really good, surprisingly enough. Like that very accurately represents what I think the gunship should look like at the top. Maybe they're a little small, but they also had a play feature, which is fun. And that's it. That is the gunship. Minus a few pieces, which I'll have to figure out later. I'm trying to see right now if there's like a tile or something that I'm missing. Do you guys see anything? It is beautiful. What a beautiful freaking ship. Well, I don't see the tile place for now, so I'm just going to leave it off and decide later if I can figure out where it goes. And this isn't part of it. I had that in there for something dumb. But ladies and gentlemen, that needs to go down more. Here, I'll put 2 in there for now. This is it. The best Better than every single gunship ever. LEGO Star Wars Republic Gunship from 2008. That's beautiful. Tell me that's not freaking amazing. Look at that. And with that finished, everyone, now we gotta talk minifigs. Okay, I'm putting the pilots in. So we've got pilot number 1, Mr. Commander, that we talked about earlier. He's just gonna slide on in there. And pilot number 2, our second commander, which is also gonna slide in there. The actual commander, Commander Cody. Cody is going to be with me. I also found my tile too. It's also down here. Let me snag that real quick. Okay. Here's the tile that's supposed to be in the back of the seat. That's done. Then we've got this done. And finally, voila. Look at that. All right. Look at that Commander Cody. Look how freaking beautiful Commander Cody is. This is my favorite Commander Cody that's ever released. I also think that I found every single one of these. There's one on the floor, and I just found one on the desk that I didn't even see. So we have them all. All right. With all that said and done, the party's just getting started. I pulled out 5 different sets that I'm just going to show you, and then we can get going. But this is going to be the best part, I'm telling you. Can you chat with me on TikTok? I mean, I don't have TikTok pulled up right now, but perhaps later we could chat on TikTok. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I'm missing. I don't think so. I'm really confused how I could completely finish this set and have one tile left over. Like my favorite part left over. The tile must go on the wing, but there's nothing on that side. All right, well, we're calling that completed. Now just throw it again. Okay, I'll throw it again, and we can start over. All right, ready? 3, 2. No, not 3 again. I refuse to do that again. That was fun, though. We should build one with instructions that I know I have all the pieces for. Also, this came with it, too. This is a little speeder bike. That falls apart, clearly. Okay, now, I'm still here. But let me grab all of the things that I wanted to show everybody for our final send-off of the day. Okay, number one. Number one is this guy right here that I'm going to put down here. But this and the Gunship are my 2 favorite LEGO Star Wars sets that I own. This one is from 2002. Came with amazing chrome hilt Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I just can't live without. That is my favorite figure ever. Maybe, okay, Commander Cody's my favorite figure. That one's a close second. Here, there's this thing. That, which we'll talk about. One of my favorites, which we talked about earlier, which is just, oh, so beautiful. And lastly, something that nobody mentioned, but I thought might be kind of interesting to talk about, this guy, this sailboat, which has nothing to do with LEGO, surprisingly, even though it's actually a really good quality build. It's greebled nicely. But it's Assassin's Creed. For those of you who don't know, LEGO would never make an Assassin's Creed set. But Mega made Mega Blocks. This is before Constructs or anything else. Mega made Assassin's Creed sets. This lasted, I think, for a few years, and they disappeared fairly quickly. But this is one of the boats that they made, and it actually looks really good. Some of my pieces are broken, Hence why the masts, these right here, the sails, won't sit properly like this one. Like you can put it up, but it will kind of just flop around anyway. But overall, it just looks super good. They all came with, obviously, figures, which look really good. But this is just one of those boats that I think Mega did a really good job at. And I don't know if people bought it. I don't know. Because they canceled Assassin's Creed really quick. Quicker than any of the other themes. But it's super cool. And not a lot of people know about the Assassin's Creed line from Halo Mega. But that one was, or just from Mega. But that one was pretty cool. That's one of my favorite Mega overall, like, little lines that they did for maybe like a few years and then dropped. Which is sad that they had to drop it, but that's just how it's done, right? This thing, so we're talking about rare Lego sets. I won't search, I will try to search it up and show it to everyone. Rabadson, I'll say your name one last time. Okay. This is a Geonosian weapon, gun thing. This one, I wouldn't consider super rare, but this is from the Clone Wars. This is from the Clone Wars. This is one of those sets that I don't think a lot of people got because it wasn't very cool, but it's something that I have now, and I have 2 Geonosians, which is pretty cool. Obviously, we talked about this, but this set, I think, is the greatest Obi-Wan Starfighter that they've ever made. Even better than the new one, and I do like the new one a little bit, but I made a video about this a little bit ago, and it still rings true today. It's just such a nice-looking set. There's very minimal, if at all, gaps in the wings, which is a huge plus. And it still keeps its Lego nostalgic feel. Like, it doesn't go too overboard with the shaping, but it also shapes it well enough that you can tell exactly what this is supposed to be. All the colors are accurate. Everything's printed on it. There are no stickers. All right, and last thing is this guy, the High Ground, which is my absolute favorite, like, buildable terrain piece that LEGO Mega has ever done. It's incredible. It looks so amazing. I should do a video about this. I'll probably do another short soon about this specific build because it's so good. But then my last thing that I forgot about, this is probably one of my rarest Halo Mega things. This is 1 out of 5,000. The Cyan Spartan, that's magnetic. And that I might do a video on too. But this is one thing that I got limited. It's limited edition. And I pulled out of the box. I built it and I haven't used it since. But it's actually pretty awesome. But all this stuff maybe we've got to talk about. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But for everybody here watching the stream, I think it's officially time that we end on a good note. We have finished the gunship the best that we could. We put most of the pieces on it. It looks fantastic once again. It's complete. It's beautiful. I mean, mostly complete. Still beautiful as always. And it's honestly a really great set. And I'm excited to not throw it ever again. But Rabadson, let's take a look at your Y-Wing pilot from 1999, and then we'll do a send-off. So, camera, I'm coming back to you. It is an amazing Halo set. I think I gotta do a video about this one, because even LEGO needs to take notes about this High Ground set, which was so ahead of its time. It's super amazing. But for now, I'm taking camera off the tripod, and we're gonna go do some searching here. All right, there's all of everything that's hanging up right now. There are those lights. Those are fun. Okay, let's see what this looks like. So Y-Wing pilot from 1999. Is that right? Here, we'll switch it over to here. Let's see what we got. The Y-Wing pilot. Enjoy some LEGO sounds real quick. And a little bit of hitting. It's my bad. All right. Let's see this Y-Wing pilot from 1999. 1999. What do we got? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't even know this figure existed. That might be the first figure with that little printed piece, right? Because the Luke in this set, I know, doesn't have it. Interesting. I think it is. That's pretty cool. That's just like my, well, the Obi-Wan I have is printed a little bit differently, but same diff. That's cool. I have not seen that. I think I might start looking at some of the old Lego figures and maybe doing some buying stuff, but who knows? All right, everyone. Well, it's that time to sign off. It's back to me. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Rabatson, thanks for coming. Giselle, thank you guys for staying on the stream. And everyone else who stayed on for a little bit. It was awesome to stream with you guys. Let me know if you want to do this again. Maybe we could make it a little bit more fun. I could play games, Minecraft, stuff like that, or even Lego games too. Something that you guys would be interested in to just talk and hang out, I'd love to do. Or we could build some of the new Lego Star Wars sets. But I think that's everything that I've got for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below.